What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to talk about and be the owner of some real deal silver and gold. Now, if you've been paying attention to the spot price over the last 24 hours, you'll know that silver just got crushed. And gold, not too far behind, getting pulverized as well. But there's a silver lining here, pun unintended, and we're going to get into it. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for a bunch of videos. Subscribe to my second channel for bonus videos. And make sure to follow me on Instagram for some coin photography, TikTok for some little video snippets, and of course X, where the party's at, for all of my thoughts related to precious metals, business stocks, real estate, AI, memes, the list goes on, at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms, or you can click the links in the description. I will also be leaving some Amazon affiliate links in the description in case you need any silver or gold stacking or prepping supplies. Those will be down there as well. And last but certainly not least, come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club. It's a digital lounge for the stackers and people that care about their finances. You can see all of my videos early, commercial free, and from time to time you get some bonus content. Link down below. Come and become a VIP Club member. Alright, so we got to talk about what's going on in the world of precious metals. I am filming this video on Saturday evening. This video is going to be coming out almost immediately. And we got to talk about what took place just yesterday, moving into the weekend before the markets closed down for the week. We got to talk about silver. We got to talk about where the precious metals stand at the moment. We got to talk about what just took place. Now, I'm sure we're all aware, silver's been on a tear, so is gold. They have both been on a rapid fire speed run, both of which hitting brand new all-time highs. Silver going into the $50 an ounce range, $52, $53. And if memory serves me right, I think we touched $54 for a very brief period. But guess what happened? Just yesterday, silver got slapped upside the head, and look at that right there, down 5.95%. Got smacked down about 6% in a day, down $3.22. Now, from recent memory, that's down in a day more than I've seen it up in a day recently. Keep in mind, silver's been on a rapid fire speed run, moving in that upward direction. We've seen it up 1.5%. We've seen it up 2%, 2.5%, even close to 3%, maybe even a little bit higher than that. I don't recall if we've seen silver move in an upward direction by 6% in a day recently. But still, 1, 2, 3, 4% in a day is crazy. But it just fell by 6%, down to $50.89. Now, that's the lowest that I had noticed it had gone. Where the market had closed is a completely different story. Silver popped back up a little tiny bit, by about $1 from where it was. And it currently sits at $51.86. Now, as the market closed for the week, for the day, it was no longer down just about 6%. It was down 4.16%. Still, deeply, heavily in the red. Down $2.25 on the day rather than $3.22 on the day. Now, of course, we can't talk about silver without, at the very least, mentioning gold. Let's take a look at where gold fell down to just yesterday. It went as low as, or the lowest that I had noticed it had gone, $4,195.80. It was down at the time $129.50 on the day. That's a 2.99% decline in one day. About 3%. Silver down about 6%. Gold down about 3%. But similar to what silver did, it bounced back up a little bit before the official close, and it closed at $4,250.80, down $74.50 on the day, or down 1.72%. So as you can see, silver did not exactly finish the week on the greatest note. Gold did not finish the week on the greatest note. We're seeing some deep, deep red. But I figured I would take the opportunity to remind everybody how frickin' sky high we still frickin' are, people. Do you not understand? What have I been saying in the last maybe 2 weeks? I've posted a bunch of videos the last 2 weeks. What have I been saying about recency bias? I've been saying to everyone, we are on this rapid fire speed run. Don't get overly used to it. There will be days, there will be weeks, there will even be years in the future where we see more red than green. We can't look at what we're dealing with right now, where silver is up almost 79% year to date, and expect it every year moving forward. Well, guess what? The opposite is true as well. We can't take a look at what silver just experienced over the last 24 hours. A smackdown of 6%, and then it closed on the day 4 point whatever percent. We can't look at that deep red and be like, oh, silver's failing, silver's horrible, blah, 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 blah. Because guess what? Sure, we might have had a bloodbath of a day yesterday. But guess who's still up almost 79% year to date? Like I've been saying, you can't let a bad day, week, year define the long run either. Whether you're looking at a sky-high green day or a bloodbath of a red day, you can't look at on the day and refer to it as the norm. You can't look at what just happened today or this week and assume that that's representative of the entire year-to-date performance or what to expect moving forward. Because once again, silver is up almost 79% year-to-date at the moment. Almost 79%. It doesn't matter how bad yesterday was. We are still outperforming, or silver is still outperforming everything else. Silver is outperforming gold. Gold is up about 61% year to date. The stock market is up 13, maybe 13.5% year to date. Speaking of the stock market, let's also talk about that really quick, because the stock market has, I'm sure you're all well aware, hasn't been doing so hot these last couple of days either. But despite the massive decline we started to see halfway through the week, we actually closed the week in the green, not by a whole lot, 0.74% in the week. And you can see by that chart right there, look at that massive decline, a little more than halfway through the week. I believe it was Thursday. Look at that heavy drop we saw right there. Two pretty big drops, but look at that one toward the end of the week. That was a massive drop. Everything was in the red. And Friday opened up in the red as well, but then ended up moving in an upward direction about halfway through the day. And fortunately, for the sake of everyone's wealth, the stock market closed in the green for the week. I'll take it. Bitcoin, on the other hand, yeah, kind of the opposite is true. We started the week in the red, got about halfway through the week, and we were still even deeper in the red, and we actually closed the week even deeper in the red. Bitcoin, for the week, is down over 3.5%, and moving in a more steady decline direction, not so much up and down, up and down, up and down. It's kind of just down. But I digress. Back to the silver and the gold. We cannot look at what just happened yesterday and bug out. We can't take a look at a 4% decline in one day, or at the worst part of the day, about 6% of a decline in a day. I will be honest. Declining by 6% in a day, regardless of what you're looking at, regardless of the asset class, regardless of whatever, 6% is steep. For something to go up 6% in a day is completely wacky. For it to go down 6% in a week, I could totally understand why some people might consider that to be a little bit nerve-wracking. I get it. But guess what? We're up 79% year to date. And we're halfway through October. We have 6 weeks left of the year. We don't have a whole lot left of 2025. And this year, so far, 9.5 months deep, we are up almost 79%. And without the decline that we just saw yesterday, we were over 80%. That is a massive year. That's huge. And gold, not too far behind. Gold's up over 60% year to date. Precious metals are on a tear this year. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Who cares? Doesn't matter. I think we all need to remember that just a couple months ago, silver was in the low 30s. June, silver was $33, $34, $35, $36. Earlier this year, we weren't even at 30. In January, we started the year at $29 and change. Halfway through the year, we're at about 37, 38. Hit $39. We were all freaking out. Oh my God, is silver about to hit $40? And it did. What did it do after that? It hit 42, then 44, then 46, then 48, then 49, then 50, then 51, 52, 53. Silver's been on a tear this year. Who cares what happened yesterday? It fell 4%, 6%. It could fall 12% for all I care. It's been an incredible year for silver and for gold. Not for nothing, it's been an incredible year for the stock market as well. Been a pretty good year for crypto too, for Bitcoin. It's down for the week, but it's still way up for the year. Stock market is way up for the year. 13%, 13.5%, whatever it is. That's huge. I'll take that all day. But silver, 79%? Gold, 61%? I said it before and I'll say it again. It's almost as if you put your dollars into anything other than a savings account this year, you probably made out quite well year to date. I just figured I'd offer a little bit of a, I don't even want to say a light in the dark right now. To me, yesterday doesn't really matter. I know a lot of people are freaking out about it, so I figured I'd share some of my thoughts and opinions. Does yesterday really matter in the grand scheme of things? Once we finish off this year, do you think we're really going to look back and say to ourselves, man, it was such an incredible year. But do you guys remember October 17th? Oh my God. You think we're really going to care about that? I'm not. Doesn't matter to me. Not in the slightest bit. And the funny part is, we don't even have the right to say buy the dip because we're so friggin' high as it is. Silver and gold are up there higher than Snoop Dogg right now. We got Snoop Dogg and Tommy Chong as metals right now. And people have the nerve to complain that it dropped down a little bit on Friday. Look at this year's calendar. Don't let one day on the year's calendar take away from the entire year. You're going to let one day out of 365 represent the other 364? Give me a break. But I do want to know your opinions. If you can head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic, I would greatly appreciate that. If you do me a favor, hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Subscribe to my second channel for bonus videos, and make sure to follow me on Instagram for some coin photography, TikTok for some little video snippets, and of course X. X is where the party's at. For all of my thoughts, precious metals, business, stocks, real estate, AI, memes, the list goes on. At Mykie DYDSS across all platforms, or you can click the social media links down in the description. If you need any silver or gold stacking supplies or some camping or prepping supplies, I will leave some Amazon affiliate links in the description for your convenience. And last but certainly not least, it is the middle of October of 2025. If you are still not a Precious Metals VIP Club member yet, you are doing yourself a massive disservice. The VIP Club is a digital lounge for stackers and people that care about their finances. You get early access to every single one of my videos. You get commercial-free access to every single one of my videos because it's off of YouTube. And from time to time, you'll get some bonus exclusive VIP-only content as well. VIP Club link in the description. Come and join us. Join the party. And once again, head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.